One time I was leaving Lincoln to go do a presentation, and I was driving through a drive-thru, I'm not going to tell you which one, Burger King, to get a Diet Coke. And when I pulled up to the sign, I waited for them to say, can I help you? Can I take your order something? But the sign didn't talk to me. So after a couple of minutes, I yelled at the sign. I go, hello? Still didn't talk to me. But see, I see him working in there, and I'm not going to take this personally. So I think, well, it must be broken, and I drive around to the window. Well, when I get to the window, that woman is crabby. She's angry, actually. You know how those windows automatically slide open? She pushed it open. She's screaming at me as I come up. She goes, you did not drive through the drive-thru correctly, and you didn't trigger the bell. And then you talked to the microphone, and we came back to talk to you, but we couldn't talk to you because you had driven up here. I mean, I had no idea there was that kind of stress at Burger King. And I don't know this woman, so I listened to the words she said, and I said back to her, you know what? I didn't get the drive-thru pamphlet. I said, if you give me the pamphlet, I swear to you, next time I drive through, I will drive through correctly. And she looked at me like I was the weirdest thing she'd ever seen. I said, have you had a bad day with the drive-through bell thingy? And she said she had. People had been yelling at her all day. And I said, I am not going to yell at you. I would just like a Diet Coke. And she said, okay. But you know, I was the first person that had been nice to her that day. So she felt the need to tell me about the rude people that had been through earlier. So after about 5 minutes, I said, could you get the Diet Coke while we're talking? And she said, you're such a nice person, I'm going to give you this Diet Coke. And I said, well, you're such a nice person, I'm going to give you this therapy. So see, it was a good barter. It all worked out. But see, when we can use humor to detach from those communication challenges that we reach and we run into every day, because so many of them are instinctual, that can make all the difference in the world. And life moves, and we either move with it or against it. We make that choice every day, and that's the kind of stuff that I talk about.